welcome to the Sports Health Fitness and Gaming part of the Yahweh's Renaissance Ministry broadcast. I would like to share, you know, some things about a sport that I really love. It's golf. I think it's a really fun sport. Real kind of hands off. It's not a necessarily UFC type type sport or anything like that, and it's just a fun kind of very solitary type game that you can play. I grew up playing it. I worked at a golf course. It was my it was summer after my eighth grade year of middle school, so right before going into high school, I worked at a golf course, the Farms Country Club in Wallingford, Connecticut, and I worked there pretty much every year for the next 5 years altogether. So it was, part of my life growing up, and I never played, but prior to that, every Monday we're allowed to play for free on the course. If you worked at the course, I worked at the golf shop, and it was a big part of my life growing up. So, and I ended up playing varsity golf in high school, and it's just a great sport. I was never really good at it. I just enjoy playing it. And it's very challenging, and it's something you can just go out and do on your own. You don't need to team up with anybody. I mean, it's always fun to play with other people, but I always thought it was just a great, extremely challenging sport. Some people are just very good, very like naturally good at it. It was always kind of an effort for me to play. It's not a struggle, and it's not, it's tough. It's definitely a struggle at times to play, but I don't know. I just really enjoy it. And you're out in nature, enjoying nature, and the whole experience is it's just fun. So I want to share this with you, and hopefully you get something out of it. And uh, again, it's not a really high impact type sport. It's not like downhill skiing or um, base jumping or anything like that. It's like more chilled out, and I mean, you could walk the course. It's good exercise, and a lot of times, I'll take a cart. It's fun and just fun. Uh, but unfortunately, I don't play as much as I like. But I just want to share that with you, and hopefully you get something out of it. So this is just a video about the basics about playing the game, and hopefully you enjoy that. So I'm just gonna check out over here, and then hope you enjoy.
How to play golf. Hey friends, does the game of golf frustrate you? It seems too complicated to understand the rules of golf. If I tell you there's a process of building a lifelong love of golf, I promise you, if you watch this complete video on how to play golf, you'll be able to play and understand the game of golf rules like a pro. So let's first understand what every beginner should know before they enter onto a golf course. The object of golf. The object of the game is to get your ball from the starting point, or tee, to the green into the hole. The hole is marked by a flag. The idea being you have to get your ball into the hole in as few shots as possible. Hole is not only the physical hole, but also refers to the entire area from the tee to the green, where the physical hole is. So what do you need to play golf? Golf balls, golf clubs, wooden tees, gloves, and a golf bag. Now let's understand which golf club to use for which shot. Driver club. Its goal is to get the ball as far as possible towards the green. Hybrid club. Getting shots of 150 yards plus airborne. 2 to 9 iron. Hitting towards the green, usually from 120 to 190 yards away. Use the low numbered irons for longer shots. Higher number irons for shorter shots. Wedges. Hitting short, high shots from near the green or from sand bunkers. Putter. Rolling the ball into the hole after it's on the green, or occasionally from just off the green. Golf rules. To enjoy a game of golf entirely, you must know the rules of golf. The ball must be hit using standard clubs from the start of each hole to the green and ultimately into the hole, which is marked by the flag. Players strike the ball in turn, with the furthest away from the hole going first. At the start of a new hole, whoever took the least shots on the preceding hole shall go first. The penalty for a lost ball is 1 stroke, and this includes balls struck out of bounds or into water hazards. You have 5 minutes to search for your ball, and the penalty is both stroke, 1 shot, if the ball is lost, and additionally distance. You play again from your original starting position if it goes out of bounds or into the water. Players can use up to only 14 clubs. Players cannot seek advice from anyone other than their partner or caddy. The ball should be played as it is found. You must not move, break, or bend anything fixed or growing other than to assume your normal stance to improve the lie of your ball, your line of sight, or your area of swing. On the putting green, a player can mark, lift, and clean his ball so long as it is replaced exactly where it was. Players may also repair ball marks or hole plugs, but not spike marks that are on the putting line. Golf scoring term. Golf has its own language. Ace means hole in one. Par means the predetermined number of strokes that a scratch golfer should require to complete a hole. Birdie means 1 stroke under par on a hole. Bogey means 1 stroke over par on a hole. Double bogey means 2 strokes over par on a hole. Eagle means 2 strokes under par on a hole. Albatross or double eagle means 3 strokes under par on a hole. How to win golf. Most pro events use the stroke play system. Events are held over 4 days, and the winner is the player who completes 72 holes, 4 rounds of 18, in the fewest number of shots. We hope you learned golf rules, and now you know how to play golf properly. If you like the video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube.
Do you see this award behind me? Me and my twin brother Rasmus got this award because we made over 50 million.
Golf tips for beginners. Hello, golf freaks out there. We know you're always trying to up your game. So we're here with some sweet little tips and tricks that'll take your game to a whole new level. Go for a dead aim. Always check your alignment in every practice session. If your aim is right, poor alignment can cost you a victory. Always acquire a solid stance. A wide, solid, stable, and balanced stance will build your golf swing from the ground up. Work on perfecting your posture. Great posture comes from tilting at the hip, and not the waist. The grip is the key to play better golf. Practice holding the club in the correct position even when you're not playing golf. Take a club into the house. Hold it for 30 seconds every time you walk past it. Soon your hands will be married to the club correctly. It helps develop your muscle memory. Always lead your downswings with your hips. Nearly every downswing failure is due to starting it with the upper body rather than bumping the hips. Imagine the disaster if you're skimming a stone or throwing a baseball. The lower body starts the movement with the upper body following. Make the most out of range sessions. Sweat it out on the driving range before you head to the course. Your range sessions should include 50 balls and should last at least 30 minutes, with 2 practice swings for every ball. Make use of loft. If you practice with a short, lofted club, you'll get better posture and cleaner ball striking. You'll win confidence seeing a nice high ball fly. Avoid using the loft leads to destructive scooping action with the ball upwards. Don't pay much attention to the driver in the beginning. Initiate your practice sessions with your pitching wedge and move through your bag of clubs, mastering each one as you go. Avoid using a longer and more difficult club until you're consistently and confidently hitting the shorter ones. I recommend avoiding the driver for at least the first 18 months of playing. Go for the par 3 course. There are excellent ways to develop your understanding of the game and your course management skills. You'll waste less time looking for golf balls, and you begin to hone those all-important short game skills on par 3 courses. Make sure you use cavity-backed clubs instead of traditional bladed clubs. Cavity-backed or peripheral-weighted clubs usually have an oversized head and a greater sweet spot, so you can get a reasonable result with the area that comes in contact with the ball. This helps to minimize the impact of what would be a disastrous shot with a traditional club. Understand when to pitch and when to chip. When you have a short shot to the green, you're going to hit either a chip or a pitch. Remember, a chip shot stays low and runs along the ground, and a pitch flies higher and doesn't roll as much. So, use a chip when you don't have to carry the ball over an obstacle, like deep rough or a bunker, and you have a lot of green between you and the hole. And use a pitch when you have to carry over something or need to stop the ball faster. Note, the extra height on a pitch causes the ball to land softer and stop faster. Friends, we always suggest you choose the right ball as it impacts the shots you make. That's all. I hope you've grasped enough information from this session to excel at golf. Remember, consistency is a key in perfecting anything, golf especially. Don't forget to write to us in the comments down below about your
The all-new Pro V1 and Pro V1X. PGATour.com presents Tiger Woods' top 10 career shots on the PGA Tour.
I don't know what he's going to do here, but this is. I want to watch this.
How about a 4? How about a 4? Can you tell me? I just. I'll tell you, I've seen it all today. This is unbelievable.
This week was the pro debut of 20-year-old Tiger Woods.
I guess hello world, huh?
202-yard par 3 with a 6-iron.
Bring it in.
The 9th hole-in-one of his young life. Yeah, that's yours.
The Northwood lie there, he's got course lying at the bottom of the downslope. Can he find the magic to chip it in? Very beautifully, he had to take the chance, and he's made it. Unbelievable.
The things he does at certain moments is quite incredible. That was the most difficult golf shot. He played it to perfection.
Tiger now with a 6-iron. One good straight shot, middle of the green, 2 putts. Should make him the champ. Well, that's fairly convincing, would you say?
That is some kind of shot there. Look at this light, look at this shot. He's got to go dead vertical and he's got a ridge.
He's got to carry this just barely over the long grass.
I took such a big cut at it to try and take the water out of play, and the lie was not exactly the best.
He's going to have to go vertical with the super high lob and just take his chances. Straight up.
Oh, yeah, look at this, Peter. Look at this shot. Look at this. Might go in. Might go in. Might go in. It is in. That was incredible. Does that remind you of anybody? One guy. That guy.
Well, we're back at the 17th, and what a scene it is. Johnny, I have seen a number of players putt from the back part of this green, and the results have not been good. Johnny, that's better than most.
How about him?
That is better than most. Better than most!
That was just another Tiger moment. One of the great long putts I've ever seen.
Now Tiger, 167 yards. This one appears to be online, I think.
Oh, no, you can't do that. That can't happen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
How about that, huh?
Lights out.
Not bad, huh, Pitchy?
He's left them in the dark again.
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Oh! It went in!
Difficulty here for Tigers not to put too much backspin on it.
Well, that was actually a pitching wedge if you can believe it, Rob. So he's trying to knock it down.
I like that play, and I like that shot. Go in. Oh! And Tiger Woods has suddenly vaulted to tie for second.
That's right. How about get it?
213, huh, Bill?
213, and I want you to check this one out. 6-iron.
Oh, goodness. I saw him take a deep breath.
Boy, this is some guts right here.
Uh-oh. That looked like it might have went right.
This is right on line.
What a shot.
Does it get any better than this, guys?